Welcome to Yoga by Beka. I'm Beka, and today we're going to go through some yoga for a bit of a longer duration. This is going to be a 30-minute practice. And just as a little introduction, if you suffer from stiffness, maybe possibly due to arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or other ailments that sometimes affect a great number of us, then you've come to the right place. I have the same issues, and every day I turn to yoga for healing, physically and mentally. And one of the best ways that can help your inflammation with arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis is movement. It's counterintuitive, but it actually is truth. So if you wake up in a lot of pain and a lot of stiffness, and it's just unbearable, before you reach for medications, maybe first do some yoga. It's okay if you can't do all of the poses. It's okay if you fall. I do all the time. It's okay if you can only do it to a certain extent. It's best just to put in the effort and basically just get the body moving and introduce movement and space. Let's start off by rotating our neck counterclockwise and clockwise, warming up the neck, the shoulders. Deepen the breath, breathing in deeply and exhaling. Now let's take our left leg and extend it out to the side. Our right foot is in towards our inner thigh. And just lean over into a side stretch. And if you need to, feel free to prop your head up with your hand if you need support. Or you can go into a bind and twist that hand behind your back to help you open up that chest. If you suffer from a lot of shoulder pain and issues like that in those joint areas, sometimes these binds can be very helpful into introducing some space in your chest, helping to move, expand, and stretch out those shoulder blades. Now use your leg as a kickstand and push your hips up to the sky. Reach your arm up very high. Now lower. Let's do the other side. Extend that right leg out and take your left arm to reach over. You can prop your head up if you need the support, or take that and bind it behind you to open up that chest. Kind of helps you squeeze the shoulder blades and just warms up the shoulder area without too much pressure. Now let's go and lift back up into center, and then use that bottom leg as a kickstand and push your hips up to the sky. Stretch your arm high up and over, and then lower yourself back down. Let's face the front of your mat, and then lift your knees and legs up into boat position. And slowly, if you're able, extend your legs out and extend your arms out. You're going to feel this in your quads as you try to keep those legs straight. Today's practice is really going to give a great workout in the legs. Now, bend your knees again to go back into regular boat position instead of extended boat, and then slowly extend your legs while lowering your back down into lower boat. And then exhale and push up into normal boat. Lower boat. And then squeeze up into upper boat, working your abdominals. Now stay in your lower boat position, keeping your back off the mat but lowered, and just breathe. Now back up into upper boat, cross your legs, and get down into your tabletop position. Many yogis will tell you to only breathe through your nose throughout the practice, but in today's practice, I'm taking deep breaths in my nose and exhaling out of my mouth. Do whatever is the most cleansing for you. Let's warm up our wrists, taking our wrists in different positions with the fingertips facing your knees, fingertips facing outward, and fingertips facing forward, shifting your weight in each position. Try to distribute the weight throughout your fingertips, the palms of your hands, and the wrists so that it's not overly taxing to any one part. And then practice putting a little bit of body weight. This is showing your wrists some love. Get into your tabletop position, and let's do cat and cow. Do your cat and cow poses on your breath, sinking your breath and your body into one. Push the earth away, curving the spine, and then dip the back in like a cow's dipped back, rolling the shoulder blades away. Now move forward slightly and slowly lower yourself down into a laying position on the mat. Elbows under shoulders into Sphinx pose. Doing a little bit of a warm up to that lower back. Breathing in and exhaling out of the mouth. Now lift yourself back up into tabletop position. And now get into a plank. Tap your knees on the mat, just warming up the legs, warming up the hips. Now straight plank position, and then slowly, while pedaling out, transition into downward facing dog. If you need to, pedal out your feet. Your heels don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Just do what your body is allowing you to do. Walk or hop up into your forward fold. Grab the elbows and let's do ragdoll, swinging side to side, breathing in on one side, exhaling on the other. Feels so good. Kind of let that spine loose, let gravity pull it down. Keep your knees bent. Now breathe in, halfway lift, and then step back with your left leg. Lower the knee into your lunge, arms up, and then put your arms down with your fingertips at your temple and twist over to your right, looking over your knee, your support knee. Lower your hand down by your foot and then take that arm around and to a bind. Lift your back knee off the mat. You're going to really feel the burn in that left knee or left quad. Place your hand above and then step forward. Try to straighten your supportive left leg and lift the right leg off into a half moon. This pose is difficult for me, so you're gonna see me struggle. And if you struggle too, that's okay. Just do whatever your body allows you to, breathing in and breathing out. Now, put your feet together into chair pose, but put your hands in prayer position and rest your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Opening up the chest. Put the weight of your body focused on the heels of your feet to really fire up that quad. Go back into forward fold. Pedal out your legs to release any tension from the exertion. Breathe in and lift up halfway. And then step that right leg back. You're in opposite side lunge. Fingertips to your forehead and your temple. Now twist over, looking over your support leg. Place your left hand down next to that right foot. Your right arm goes behind you in a bind, opening up the chest. Lift the back knee off of the mat. When ready, look forward for stability. Place your left arm and hand down in front of the foot and transfer your body weight to that leg in the front. And try to lift your back leg off into half moon. Raising your left arm to the sky if you can, twisting to the side. This is so hard for me, I can't really keep my supportive leg straight, so I bend it. Now let's go into chair pose, but put your arms into prayer position and take that left elbow and place it on the outside of that right knee. Looking to the side, the weight of your body is in your heels. The tops of your legs should be burning with the exertion. It feels so good. You're getting exactly the exercise right where we need it in our getaway sticks. We need strong, healthy legs to help carry us through life's journeys. So we have to condition them to be strong. Step your feet back into plank position. Lean forward a bit and slowly chaturanga, lower down. Get on your belly and then pull up into cobra. Enjoying the back bend. Pull yourself up, lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, stacking the hips, then pull it through and step between your hands. Flip your back foot towards the side of the mat and pull yourself up into Warrior Two position. To make it more challenging, lean a bit forward and push that back leg out a little bit more. Straighten the front leg and then slowly reach down into triangle pose. If you need a block or something, if you can't reach all the way down, that's fine. Maybe you can just put your hand on a support or maybe on the top of your leg. Windmill your arms back up, rebend that leg into Warrior Two position. Bend it deeply and then lower back down into triangle pose, but in this extended version with your leg bent. Take your top arm and twist it around into a bind, opening up the shoulders and the chest. Put your hand in front of your foot and then slowly put your body weight on your front leg. This is where you would lift up your back foot, but I am not that strong. So I'm just lifting the weight off of that back leg and just pointing the toe on the mat for now. Lift your arm into the sky and just breathe in and breathe out. Slowly release. Put your hands to the front of the mat. Go into plank position. Lean forward slightly. Chaturanga. Slowly lower down with control. With your arms by your rib cage, pull yourself up into Cobra. You can keep your elbows bent if this is too extreme. And then slowly lower yourself down. Lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. And let's lift that left leg up in the sky, stacking hips. Then pull it through your hands. Windmill your arms out into Warrior Two position. To make it more challenging, push that back foot further back on the mat, widening the stance. Have your arms in a T position. Look over the front fingertips. Now straighten the front leg, lean forward, and then bend over into triangle pose. Using a block or a support if you're unable to get your hand all the way down, or if you want to just lower your hand to touch your shin, that's fine. Now slowly rebend that front leg. Get back up into Warrior Two, rebend that front leg. And now lower that hand back down next to the foot into this extended triangle pose. Arm up in the sky, then twist it around behind you into a bind, opening up those shoulders, that chest. Now we're going to put the weight and transfer and focus it on that front foot by putting our hand above the foot. Lean forward, balancing, and you can, if you're advanced enough, lift that back leg off the mat into half moon. Your arm open, front body extended and searching to the side. It's hard for me, so I couldn't keep the pose, but I get an A for effort. Now, forward fold and then step back into plank position. Rock forward and go lower down into chaturanga. Lift up. This time we're going to lift up into upward facing dog. Only the tops of your feet should actually be touching the mat. Now lower back down and let's catch a wave back into downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out deeply. Walk or hop your feet to meet your hands into your forward fold. Grab your ankles, try to straighten your legs if possible. Give your legs some love. Stretch, stretch, stretch them. Pull your chest to try to meet the tops of your thighs and slowly roll up into standing position, into mountain pose. Breathing in and breathing out. If you need a moment, shake your hips out. Now let's do tree position, tree pose. Take your left leg and meet it to rest on your lower calf. If you're more advanced, you can take your left leg and meet it into the groin area. I'm still a work in progress and I'm not that great at this, so I'm trying, but my balance is not quite there yet. But it's okay, we get A's for effort in our living room yoga. Now take the other leg and start out in tree position, opening up that leg, that thigh. Your knee is pointing towards the side of the wall. Now when ready and you have your balance on your support leg, place the foot in your groin area. On this side I have much more success. Slowly raise your arms high in the sky and just find your Zen moment of complete balance and breath. Lower your hands back down and together, feet together. Lift your hands high in the sky and then swan dive or swoop down. Lift up halfway. Hop back into your plank position. Lower knees down into tabletop. Now as you see, you need your knees to be directly below your hip. And then slowly walk your hands forward into puppy pose, resting your chin on the mat. This is going to open up and create space in your upper back, in your shoulders. It's going to be a great shoulder stretch. I am suffering from arthritis flare-up in my shoulders. And again, it's counterintuitive to move, but this is the best relief that I can find for them. Now see if you can curl and catch a wave and curl your body up and back into your laying position. Lay your hands by your side. Completely let go and just relax. Then take a breath in and lift up your legs and arms into locust pose. I always feel like I'm flying when I do this pose. Create a curvature in your spine. This is my kitty, Stella. She likes to do yoga with me too. Now release. Smile. Yoga is fun. Be happy. Breathing in and breathing out. Shake your hips side to side. Relax. When ready, bend your feet towards your buttocks and grab them with your hands. Then press your ankles hard into your hands, so hard that it lifts your chest off the mat. This is bow position. Just put the force of your legs against those hands, and it just elevates and lifts you off the mat. And then when ready, lower down again and relax. Shake your hips side to side. Release any type of tension that may have been created. When ready, lift back up into tabletop position. Stretch your right arm to the sky and then swoop it through, threading the needle. And take your left arm and bind it around your back, opening up that shoulder. Releasing the tension in your shoulder, your arms. Let your ear and your head just rest on the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. There's my kitty. Okay. Stretch that left arm to the top of the mat, and then, when ready, lift yourself up. Back into tabletop position. Open up and raise that left arm up and thread the needle on the other side. Lay your ear on the mat and take your right arm and bind it behind your back, grabbing your waist. Just breathe in and breathe out. Opening up that shoulder. Enjoying the twist that you feel in your spine. Reach forward on the mat and then lift yourself back up. Widen your knees and touch your toes together. Send your butt back on your heels and your arms straight forward into child's pose. Breathe in deep, exhale deep. Your body should be humming with this energetic change that's taken place from the exertion and the stretching. Putting stress on your body in a healthy, good way helps keep it supple, strong. It helps build muscles, and it helps build flexibility, stamina. Now let's get into a seated position and lower yourself down on the mat. Squeeze your knees into your chest, and you can rock side to side. You can flip your knees side to side. Open up your legs and then grab your feet in happy baby. Just explore with movement. You can rock from side to side. You can straighten out your legs. You can keep them deeply bent. Lower your legs back down and make some adjustments if you need to. And then let's relax into Shavasana. If you need to kind of recalibrate and reset your body, you can sort of lift your hips off the mat, tuck your torso under and relay yourself back down. Breathe in deeply, and when you exhale, try humming. Breathe in deep, then exhale. This tunes your body. It sends vibrations throughout your body. It is a tension release. It centers you. Just enjoy the breathing and the humming through exhalation. Empty your mind and just breathe in and focus on humming as you breathe out. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reintroduce movement back into your body. You can flicker your eyes open. Slowly move over to the side and lift yourself up very slowly. You might feel a little dizzy if it's allergy season and you have sinus issues like I do. So always go very slowly if your equilibrium has been changed. Let's get into a seated position and squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale and let them go. Squeeze back up and then roll them back and around. Enjoying complete relaxation. Smile, rub your hands together, and give your animals some love. Today is going to be a joyous day filled with love and laughter. You are what you bring into your thoughts. You are what you choose to believe. You're full of abundance and joy and love today. Thank you so much for practicing and feeling good through yoga with me and my pets. I hope you have a wonderful, happy day. Thank you so much and take care.